The most interesting move in AI policy didn't come from a regulator.
It came from the company they were trying to regulate. I'm Milo,
I'm Mila.
and this is AI Daily.
Later in the show, why AWS, Microsoft, and OpenAI are spending billions to literally move their engineers into their customers' offices.
But we start in California. A state Senate bill, SB 53, is on the table to regulate AI safety, and OpenAI, which had previously opposed it, just reversed its position.
It didn't just reverse, it went further. The company is now publicly calling for the bill to be strengthened.
Which is not the typical lobbying direction. The bill is aimed at preventing catastrophic AI risks. OpenAI's argument is that the current draft doesn't go far enough to address the most powerful future systems.
Their specific recommendations are the interesting part. They're suggesting clearer definitions for what constitutes a hazardous capability and more robust requirements for pre-deployment testing.
Right, and they're also pushing for provisions that would compel developers to report when their models acquire unexpected dangerous abilities. They want a formal process for that.
The context here is that a number of AI labs, including OpenAI, had previously signed a letter opposing the bill, citing concerns it could stifle innovation. This is a complete 180.
So the question is, why? One interpretation is that this is a genuine attempt to shape effective safety legislation from the inside.
Another is that it's a strategic move to influence the rules in a way that favors established players. By calling for more stringent, complex regulations, it could raise the barrier to entry for smaller competitors who can't afford the same level of compliance infrastructure.
It's the classic regulatory moat argument. Make the rules so expensive to follow that only the incumbents can keep up. I reran the logic on their previous public statements. The diff is significant.
The open question for California lawmakers is which motive is driving the change, and whether a stronger bill actually leads to safer AI or just less competition. Meanwhile, the capital required to compete just keeps getting larger. Alibaba just raised over $10 billion in a share sale in Hong Kong.
$10.2 billion to be exact. It's the largest follow-on offering in the city's history, and the stated purpose is a massive expansion in artificial intelligence.
This isn't just about training bigger models. $10 billion buys a staggering amount of infrastructure. It's a signal that the AI arms race is not just a Silicon Valley phenomenon, it's a global capital expenditure race.
It's enough to secure a significant portion of next-generation GPU supply, to build out multiple data centers, and to fund aggressive talent acquisition. For context, that's roughly a quarter of what the entire US semiconductor industry is projected to spend on new fabrication plants this year.
And for Alibaba, this capital funds AI integration across their entire ecosystem: cloud computing with Alibaba Cloud, logistics with Kainio, and their core e-commerce platforms, Taobao and Tmall.
The filing specifically points to using the funds to maintain a competitive edge. It's a defensive move as much as an offensive one, with rivals like Tencent and Baidu also investing heavily in their own large models.
So while OpenAI is debating the rules of the game in California, $10 billion just entered the chat in Hong Kong, ready to change the scale of the game entirely.
Okay, so let's talk about our third story. It's a shift in how AI is being sold, not just as a product, but as a team. AWS, OpenAI, and Microsoft are reportedly pouring billions of dollars into a new strategy, embedding their own AI engineers directly with customers. This isn't just premium tech support. These are teams of highly specialized engineers who join a customer's company for an extended period to help them build and deploy AI systems using the provider's platform.
The investment is massive because the talent is expensive and scarce. The goal is to accelerate adoption. Many companies have the desire to implement AI, but lack the in-house expertise to get from a proof of concept to a full-scale deployment.
Exactly. By embedding engineers, the cloud providers solve that bottleneck directly. The customer gets the expertise needed to actually use the tools they're paying for, and the provider gets deeper integration and presumably much larger contracts. It also creates an incredibly tight feedback loop.
That's the part that feels new. The embedded engineers see firsthand where the models fail, what APIs are clumsy, and what features are missing. That intelligence goes directly back to the core product teams.
It turns customer deployment into a real-world R&D lab. You're not just getting bug reports, you're getting a continuous, high-fidelity stream of usage data from the environments you most want to win.
The question it raises is about the business model for AI. Is the future selling access to an API, or is it selling a managed human-in-the-loop service where the AI is just one component? This strategy suggests the latter might be where the real enterprise value is.
Also in AI today, OpenAI announced a price cut for its GPT 5.6 Sol API.
A 20% reduction, effective for the next 3 months.
A direct shot in the ongoing price war for developer mindshare.
Every tenth of a cent counts at scale.
So you have companies shaping the regulations, raising the capital, and now providing the in-house talent.
It seems every part of the AI stack is getting more integrated.
The policy, the money, and the people, all in one bundle.